Good day. How are you, everybody? Welcome back to the Cord Cutter. I am the Cord Cutter, Dave, and today we look at Roku. Uh, uh, uh. Uh, there's so many different things. If you're cutting the cord, if you're going to say adios to Comcast or Cox or Time Warner or whoever, Verizon, and you're going to go to internet only television and you want to watch television on your television, okay? Some people don't like to watch on their computers, even though they have a big monitor or whatever. You can directly plug into the internet right on your computer or a tablet or your smartphone or whatever connects to the internet. You can watch a lot of television there, but most people want to watch it on a traditional television, something sitting in the corner of the living room or on the wall or whatever. So this is what's called the Roku, okay? uh, uh, I'll get you closer to it here. Okay, this is called the Roku. Okay, it's a little box. It's tiny. It's a little dinky thing. Okay, tiny little box. It's got dust on it too because it's in this dusty cabinet here. This is where my DVR used to sit for Comcast, which was huge, big behemoth, this big, and took a lot of power. This is the Roku. That's all it is. Okay, it's got two plugs on it. This is the Roku One. They sell this costs about $50, but I've seen it on sale for in the 30s. In fact, I think Target yesterday. I was in Target yesterday and they were selling it for 39. But there's a 2 version and a 3 version, okay? And the 1 version, I don't know what, there's some fancy schmancy things. One I think has a what does it have? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm really prepared for these. One of them has a earphone jack in the remote, but big deal. Uh, but anyhow, this is a little box. So I would advise just get the number 1 version 1 because it's cheaper. It comes with an HDMI port, but not an HDMI cable. Remember that. So you're going to need an HDMI cable. And then it comes with a little power cord thingy dingy. Okay, so that's all you plug them in. You plug in the power cord thingy dingy. You plug in the HDMI thing. Now you have to go out and get your own HDMI cable, but don't buy the expensive ones either. Get the cheapest one you can find, maybe $10. And then you plug that into your HDMI port on your television set. And that's it. You've pretty much set the stupid thing up. Now, so you get that. I don't mean stupid thing. Sorry about that. You get that, and you get a nice little remote. And the goofy thing about the Roku is that there is no on-off switch. It just turns itself on and off. I don't know. You finish watching something and you just kind of leave it alone and then it just shuts off. So, and it's a little bit warm, so I guess it's drawing a little bit of current just about all the time in its standby mode. So anywho, ski-doodly doo. The other thing you're going to need if you have a Roku, of course, other than a television set, is an internet service. Okay, preferably Wi-Fi. Okay, I think maybe the later versions of the more expensive versions of the Roku come with an Ethernet cable you can attach. But what's the point of that? Just get have a Wi-Fi service. So that I still have the old Comcast Xfinity Wi-Fi going there. So you're going to need to plug into that. Hook into that. When you first turn on your Roku, it will come up with a whole bunch of setup channels and all this other stuff, and you have to enter in that horrendously long or your internet, cable code and all that stuff. But then once you get the thing set up, it's pretty cool. So here you go to your HDMI output, and there's what you do then is you can subscribe to a whole bunch of channels. So yeah, let's see. Mine's doing a little weird thing. Normally it comes up with a bunch of options here, and their options are there, but for some reason the words aren't coming up. I don't know. So that's an odd little screw up there. But anyhow, you can go here and you can see what, let's see if I can get there around here. My channels. Oh, I'm stupid me. I'm aiming the gizmo at the TV and not the thing here. Okay, so these are my channels. Okay, now what you do is there would be a little wording over there saying, add new channels or view new channels or whatever. I don't know. Something is not working quite right with this morning. This is the first time that's happened. It has to be the day that I'm introducing this on my stupid cord cutter website. The one day usually it says, add new channels or find new pages. Okay, so anyhow, you go scroll through all these channels, and there are hundreds of channels, and you just add them. Okay, so for example, I added the History Channel. I've added PBS. If you go to PBS, for example, it'll come up and takes a minute or so to load. And then you get a whole bunch of channels here. You can watch the Roosevelts. You can watch, the whole bunch of things on here. This Old House, Rick Steves Europe, a whole lot of things. Enemy of the Reich, whatever, Ebola, Robin Williams, whatever. There's a whole bunch of cool things. And then you can just scroll around and, and the programs come up really nice. For example, WETA Arts. Let's see how long it takes for this to load up here. Okay, let's see. Okay, see what this looks like. And we say, well, yeah, watch now. What the heck? Your video will begin in a few moments. Now, the weird thing about, okay, it's retrieving it. Da da da. Oh, there he is. The National Symphony Orchestra narrates. So,
It's a very different thing in the studio with the boombox. And then having 100.
That's a nice picture and all that. So, what the heck? So you can just keep hitting this little back arrow button. You can go to the home page. Let's see if I can go to the home page, see if that's working yet. So we go to the main Roku page. Okay, here it comes up. Now it's working. It has my channels, news, search, channel store, settings. I guess it took a few minutes to load all of its updates. You go to the channel store, and then you click on the channel store, and then you can pick all these channels. New, most popular, top paid, top free. And, stuff like Netflix is on here. So if you have a Netflix account, you can sign in and, access your Netflix account and watch your TV, all your Netflix right here on your TV. So, that's really cool. Yeah. The problem I have with the Netflix account on Roku, okay, is the search function. The search function is always bad on the worst feature Netflix has is its search function, okay? But it's even worse on the Roku. It's just hard, there's no keyboard here. It's hard to search for things. And what you can do as you go on the computer, you can make up your My List or whatever, and then you can access it from here. So, top free, you can see all the free channels. And a lot of these are really cool. There's a YouTube channel now. They didn't used to be. There's Crackle, which just has a lot of cool stuff on it. There's literally hundreds of channels here. You can just scroll down video poker, lots of gaming channels. Amazon, as you say, now I'm going to movies and TV channels. There's music channels. There's news and weather, all this stuff. You can, a lot of cool stuff. Featured. See what's on featured. Okay. NFL Now, whatever. And again, when you click on some of this stuff, it'll say, sometimes it'll give you a free preview. Sometimes it'll just say it's free. So then we go back. So I gotta use the back button. Again, point at the machine, not the TV. Dumb me, because I got it down there. Okay, so let's see. If I go to YouTube. This is cool. This is very cool. YouTube's all free, obviously. And you sit and wait, and then it comes up with a little screen that tells you some of the hot videos and stuff like that. So, again, Roku is basically, in shorthand, it's a way to watch your television, watch your internet shows on your television. That's what it is. And for some reason here, it's just sitting there. I don't know. They should have a little please stand by. Now, there we go. So that gives you popular on YouTube. A lot of cool things. First person to buy an iPhone camera in Perth. Let's see, music. Then we got sports, education, how to, film and animation, a whole bunch of cool things. And then, of course, let's see if we go down here to, again, it's not the fastest thing in the world. Find videos with your mobile device. Search D C R do 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 do. Oops. T I Kavoitia and V. See what comes up. See what comes up. Huh? Okay. Let's see. DCRTV. Holy cow. Who's this crazy goo? Who's this crazy guy? 2 years ago. Oh my goodness. What was I talking about? I don't know. Let's see how long. Yeah, again, I don't know. It's Sunday morning here. Things are taking a little while to
Hi
load.
everybody. Welcome to
They're
Day
weird.
TV for the 20th of February 2011.
2011.
President's Day. We got here a little early today. I'm still getting dressed, putting on the boots.
Anyway, I've really lost some weight since then, haven't I? Man, I was chunky back then. So anyhow, that's the Roku, okay? Real simple device. And again, it's if you're cutting the cord, it's a necessity, I think. If you've got a regular television, oh, I took a picture. Oh, I do that. If you're wanting to cut the cord and when you still want to watch television on your television, there's lots of cool things on the Roku, okay? Literally hundreds of channels, lots of them free, some classic movies, lots of videos. You can watch YouTube, you can watch Netflix, you can watch Hulu, you can do Amazon, you can do all that stuff right there. You know, a lot of really old movies, okay? If you like really old, kind of grunky public domain movies, there's tons of them on, the Roku channels. But again, you can pay for stuff. There's a pay-per-view, whatever, but it's just an easy way to take that internet connection and put it on your television and watch stuff. There's other devices that do that too, but Roku's really cool. Prices are coming down. As I said, you can buy it for in the $30, $39 range. I've seen it now. I would just go for the Roku one. Really, I don't think you need anything more than that. So that's that. Okay, so there's a quick look at Roku. Good luck with your cord cutting. Let me know how you're doing. If you're cutting the cord or you're thinking of cutting the cord, saving some money. I'm saving $100 a month by not going with Comcast television. So anyhow, let me know how you're doing. Just DCRTV at DCRTV.com. Put cord cutter on the subject line. Thanks for watching the Cord Cutter Show here on DCRTV.com. Uh, what should I say? I need a closer line for these. Give me a good closer line, somebody. Please stand